Good morning everyone, thanks for joining me here today. My name is Brianne and today I'm going to be showing you how to fix a hat, a knitted or crochet hat, once it's been stretched out of shape. I'm going to be using elastic thread, so I've got 3 different samples here that I bought at our local fabric store. Today I will be using the white elastic thread on my red hat so that you guys can see what I'm doing. But for the final product I'm going to be using the clear. This is a lot more money, it's more than double the price, but you do get quite a bit. It will last a long time, and then that way you're not going to see the thread woven through your hat, unless of course you're working on a black or white hat. I wasn't able to find any other colors, but if you guys know of where you can find other colors, please post in the comments below. It would really help our viewers. So anyways, we can jump right into it. Okay, so all we need is your elastic thread and a crochet hook. We're going to start by working through the back side of the hat, and I'm going to start right on the bottom edge, so the bottom final round of crochet that was done. So you would just find the bottom edge of your hat and start there. So I'm just going to pull the elastic through there, and I'll worry about the ends later. I'll weave those in very tidily. Is that a word, tidily? Okay, so I'm just pulling that over, and then all I'm going to be doing is actually working a slip stitch around. So you're going to insert your hook, grab the elastic, and slip stitch. Insert your hook, yarn around the hook, and finish that slip stitch. So you're going to pull the hook through the loop on your hook. Okay, and you're just going to work that all the way around the hat. And don't pull the elastic too tight, because we're going to be doing 3 rounds, so you don't want the hat to end up being too tight, and you also don't want to have to stretch it so far that the elastic may snap. So just keep your stitches fairly loose, and so that's all it's going to look like. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Okay, and that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to be working 3 rounds, or this even, actually I have a hat here, and this is only 1 round of the elastic done. And you can see that that has actually done a fairly good job, but I am going to be adding more rounds to this one. This is a hat I gave to a friend of mine, and it got stretched out of shape. So, and this I used white. I'm going to be ripping that out and redoing it in the clear. So you can see it's puckered at the bottom, and that's where you can see that the elastic is pulling the bottom of the hat in. But I'm going to work 3 to 4 more rounds on this hat, and I'll be using the clear elastic. So I'm going to finish working 3 rounds on the red hat, and I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. This might be the shortest video I've ever done, but yet the most useful. See you soon. So you can see now that the hat has already started to come in at the bottom, and it's got a nice stretch to it. So I'm going to keep working 2 to 3 more rounds. I'll kind of decide once I see how it is, and I'll meet up with you and show you how to fasten off. But this is what your work should be looking like so far. Okay. All right, that's great. Okay, so I just wanted to show you something. I just finished my first round, but a lot of us who have hats or make hats or get hats have tags on them. So I would normally work in continuous rounds. I would just keep going around, but because there's a tag there, what we're going to do is work our last stitch, and then we're just simply going to chain 1 and turn it back the opposite way. Okay, so I just finished round 2 of the elastic, and you can see now it's getting some nice stretch to it and it's boinging back into place. I also wanted to mention that the space between the rounds of the slip stitch that you're working will be dependent on the size of the stitch of the hat. Okay, so you can see each row or round here is fairly high, so I have a pretty big space between my 2 rounds. But if you were fixing a hat that just had like a single crochet or something, your stitches may be closer together, and that's absolutely fine. What really matters is the height that you're going to take the elastic to. So I'm going to take mine about 1 inch in, because normally on a hat that I would make the band about 1 inch. So I think 1 inch is good. And of course it's totally up to you. You go as high or as low as you think. Okay, so I'm going to finish my 3rd round, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the hat, and we'll just weave in the ends, which is the same as we would do when we're crocheting. Super simple. So yeah, that's it. Okay, I'll meet up with you soon. Okay, so I have just finished my 3rd and final round, and to fasten off, we just need to do something a little bit different. So I've slid my hook out and I'm hanging on to this loop here. And then with my crochet hook, I'm just gonna grab the thread here, okay? Okay, and then I'm gonna grab that and pull it through, which is gonna make a nice knot. And then I'm gonna be cutting this and weaving in the ends. So that is how super stretchy your hat will be now. Isn't that crazy? And that's how it looks on the inside. Okay, so I hope that you all found this really useful. If you did, please give it a nice thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I'm going to be releasing videos weekly, tips and tricks and new designs. And if there's anything that you're looking for, be sure to post a comment below and let me know. And if there's something you really liked about this video, or maybe something I could have done better, let me know that too, because I'm doing these videos for you guys out there, and I'm hoping that they really help and that you're getting what you need out of them. Okay, so thanks so much for watching today, and until next time, bye-bye.